Bujo, Mr. It's me, Mr. Unanonymous, because you know me. Bujo Bujo gada na ga busy in the mountain, got busy in the ocean, something like that. But anyways, I want to share something, a picture somebody shared with me, and it's these two girls, you know. But anyways, here, I'll share it with you. Oh, that picture is powerful, you know. When I saw that video too, I felt it, you know. My heart was heavy, you know. Those two of our sisters there, standing side by side, you know, with one with fire in her eyes, you know, and one with tears going down her face, you know. Both are wearing the same shirt. No more stolen sisters. You know, that's a powerful message. You know, both of them, you know, like a sea. You could see in the background just red, you know, just red t-shirts. A whole nation, you know, standing behind them. You know, a whole nation standing with them, you know, holding signs up. Missing and murdered Indigenous woman. You know, we say their names, you know. One shirt, one voice. You know, that's us. That's our pain, our strength, and that's our truth. You know, I didn't. You know, I came here because that woman is crying. You know, she's my sister. She's your sister. You know, she's our daughter. You know that. And the one with the fire in her eyes, you know, she's probably tired, you know, tired of crying alone, you know. Our women, our girls, and our relatives are going missing, you know. And when they do, the world goes quiet, you know. An amber alert that goes out for one child, and the whole country stops, you know. But one of ours go missing, we get nothing but silence. No amber alert. Why? You know? Many people say why. They ask why, they wonder why. You know? Why is our pain invisible? You know? Why do we have to march? You know? Why do we have to march the streets just to be seen? You know? Why do we have to wear our grief on a t-shirt just to prove our lives matter? You know? This isn't ancient history. This is today, 2026, in Canada. You know, residential schools try to kill our culture. You know, the 60s scoop tried to steal our children. The Indian Act tried to break our spirit. But look at that picture, you know. That picture I just shared we're still here. We're still here. Hurting, yes. Broken, no. Tired, yes. But giving up, never. We'll never give up. You see that red handprint over her heart, eh? That's not just ink. That's every mother who never came home. That's every daughter who didn't get an amber alert. That's every sister whose name was never said on the news. And what's worse than the pain? The pretending it's not happening. Stop pretending. Stop pretending then, the stop pretending the I didn't know, or that's not my problem. But at least now you know. Now it is your problem too. Because if you see this picture and feel nothing, then we have bigger problems than missing women. We have missing hearts. But I believe in us. I believe in the woman. I believe in the woman, the one with the fire in her eyes. I believe in the woman with tears down her face. I believe in that sea of red behind them. That all those T-shirts. I believe in them. And I believe in you. Because we are a peaceful people. We are a caring people. We don't want revenge. We want balance. We don't want more. We want what's owed. Nothing more, nothing less. So what do we do? Eh? For one, you can say their names, just to honor memory. Not just today, but every day, until the silence is broke, until the silence breaks. We can even demand action. Clean water, safe housing, real investigations, real protection, amber alerts for all children, not just some, right? We can stand together too. One shirt is powerful. That's a powerful message. When one of us stands, we all stand behind them. That's how you do it. Raise our children to know. They tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds, though, teach our youth. They come from survivors, come from warriors, from love, But yes, also to to Canada, to the world. We're not asking for pity. We are demanding justice. We are not here to make you comfortable. We are here to make things right. To our sisters, in that picture. We see you. We hear you. We love you. Your tears are not weak. Your fire is not wrong. You are the reason we rise. You know that? And to everyone else, if this picture makes you cry, good. Now wipe your eyes and ask yourself, what am I going to do? Because one shirt, one voice, becomes a nation, becomes a movement, becomes change, finally. Our ancestors survived everything. So we could stand here today, not to suffer in silence, but to speak, to march, and to rise, for her, for them, for all of us. No more stolen sisters. Say their names. Make things right. Okay? This is Mr. Anonymous. I love you guys. Love you guys a lot. See you guys again. Hopefully, can you guys please message? More messages? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys have a good day, and we'll be back, of course. Alright, peace out. Love you guys.